Hello everyone. Today I share deeply concerning news about the 700 plus students being deported from Canada because they engaged the services of unscrupulous agent. The agent was not able to do his job properly. The agent was involved in the process of fabricating the letter of acceptance. I feel very sorry for all the 700 plus students, their families, their friends, and their relatives. The students spent over 3 4 years in Canada. They settled down, they worked very hard. And after all these years of hard work, just because of a mistake, I would say a gross mistake of an unethical agent, all the students are facing this deportation. All their dreams are being shattered. A lot of other Indian students will also be penalized. This not only affects the students' community, it also impacts the country as a large, and overall reputation of the country of the community is damaged significantly. It is my humble request to all the students to make sure that they identify the right education agent before they start working with them. Coming to Canada is only first part of a long journey. Getting your study permit is only the beginning of a great career. That is not an end. After you come to Canada, you will have to do so many different applications. You will have to do your post graduation work permit application, maybe provincial nominee program application, application for PR, and so on and so forth. If you do something wrong today, you will have to carry it forward throughout your life and you are going to get caught. It is unethical to engage into any kinds of unethical services, and that is why I'm going to share a few important points about choosing the right education agent to help you with your immigration or education journey. First of all, the education agent has to work for you, not for his own profit, not for the institution. Choosing the right education agent can make all the difference in your life. If you have the right education agent, that agent is going to help you select the right program, right province, and the education agent is going to help you throughout your process until you have successfully landed with your study permit in Canada. You will be you will be provided guidance on the pre-arrival services, what to expect when you go to Canada, how to obtain the necessary documentation after you reach there. They will help you connecting with their previous students. And a good education agent can truly make you financially established in shorter period of time by providing so many different services. I would start with one important point, that a good education agent would help you select the right program and right province. Why is it important? Because as we know, most of the students want to settle down in Canada after they have completed their education. If you have not selected the right province from the get go, it might be that you will have to change your province. Now, imagine you went to study in Canada, you studied in Ontario for 2 years, 2.5 years, you lived there, you made all the connections, and suddenly after 2 years, you come to know you are not going to get your immigration. Why? Because you do not have the right skills, you do not have the sufficient education or experience, and that's when you start considering different options to immigrate to Canada via one of the immigration programs offered by the provinces. At that point in time, you may also come across so many unscrupulous agents who are sitting in Canada, and they're also after money. They can charge large sum of money to help you or to fakely promise you with your immigration dreams. So we want to advise you, please do not get trapped by any of the immigration agents promises. Do your research. Make sure you you are doing the right things. Make sure you are doing the research. At the end of the day, it is not the immigration agent or education agent whose life or whose dreams are at stake. It is your life, it is your application, it is your responsibility to make sure that you are doing the right thing. I would like to share one example of a student who came to study in Canada, studied in Ontario. After completion of the studies, you know, everybody wants to go and live in big cities like Toronto, Brampton, and the Greater Toronto area, or Vancouver for that matter. Now that student decided to stay back For 2.5 years, that student continued to stay post graduation, and by the time his work permit was about to expire, he was not in a position to finalize his immigration program. At that time, he became a victim of immigration fraud. There was somebody who promised him to give him a job, and then he was exploited. There are so many people who get exploited by the employers. There are so many people who get exploited by the agents. We really want to caution you, and we ask you to be mindful before you finalize your education agent while you are here.